ओम सदाशिवसमारंभां शंकराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्परां। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुसाक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। ओम सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ओम शांति शांति शांति। भज गोविंदम गोविंदम भज मूढ़मते। सत्संगत्वे निसंगत्वं निसंगत्वे निर्मोहत्वं निर्मोहत्वे निश्चलतत्वं निश्चलतत्वे जीवन्मुक्तिः। भज गोविंदम गोविंदम भज मूढ़मते गोविंदम भज मूढ़मते। As we have been discussing that you need to spare some time for yourself. How long can you remain as an extrovert person? You need to learn to withdraw all your sense organs including mind from the outside world, because samprapte sannihite kale, at the time of, let us say here, death, but you can say at any given time, right time, whatever you are doing is not going to help you, that you know better. So that's why we have been seeing one after another wherever we have delusion. So to overcome delusion, says positive way, satsanga need to be done. Not the popular version of satsang or being associated with a group called satsang. You understand? This is the dangerous part of it. That's why people market this word very carefully. Actually, interestingly, satsang works like the fight between mongoose and snake. If you have observed, of course, in the different channels and nowadays social media, how this mongoose and snake fight, it's very interesting to observe. A snake, that too king cobra, the fellow can stand for at least 3 to 4 feet height, imagine. And this mongo will be at least 1 feet length, or sometimes 1.5 feet. That's all. And you will see that mongo will kill the snake. Poor snake cannot do anything, becomes really helpless. This is the, Mahatmya, the greatness of satsang. How and why? Please observe. Moment the mongoose sees the snake, cannot keep quiet. And when mongoose attacks snake, and of course the snakes will retaliate and will bite. Definitely, there is no doubt in it, because remember, it has to protect. Snake has to protect itself, there is no choice. And when it bites, remember, mongo is very much aware of it, that this poison will take over my body, or you can say the clotting of the blood will take place in 30 minutes time. even though doesn't know exact time but knows what is happening, very much aware of it. And the mongoose will start fighting. The moment mongoose discovers that, look, no more I can fight, will escape. For few seconds, sometimes 1 minute maximum, will escape. And where does mongoose go? Snake doesn't know. Snake becomes relaxed. And if you are as an outsider, you will say, okay, where does this mongoose goes? God knows where it goes. But in reality, where does it go? It goes and gets into the hole where he knows that there is medicine. Some root is there. So what a mongoose does, goes inside and bites that root, which the mongoose knows that that is medicine. In fact, some people try to find out that medicine following doing this method. And what a mongoose does, enters inside that hole, bites that. Sometimes little bit will be inside the mouth of the mongoose and will come back with full force. And again starts fighting. And of course, you know what is the end result. So the life that you come across in life is full of, poisonous snakes. The incidents that you are going to face is really not that poisonous as the snake is, okay? Please understand. So even if you come across the poisonous situation, vicious situation, dangerous situation, remember, you need to have the medicine of satsanga. So when you are tired and exhausted, so what is the tired and exhausted? Means when you are completely under the spell of the situation. How the snake venom gets into the blood and blood starts getting clotting, blood doesn't function. So also when the situation takes over, your thinking and situation goes in and out. You cannot be separated, or your thinking process cannot be separated from the situation. While sleeping, not dreaming. While sleeping, you think. While eating, you think. Every time you only think of that. That means already this venom has taken over your way of thinking. So that time you need some satsanga, like this mongoose. You are a mongoose. So what you need to do? You need to escape. You need to really run away. You need to spare some time to look for some medicine. And once you have that medicine, again you must go back to fight. This is the job of satsanga. And moreover, if you look at satsanga, actually, as we said, Sat Purushanam Sangha, the one who is a wise person, the one who has understood what is the truth, the one who is avoiding with the truth. So when you are associated with that person, when you spare some time with that person, definitely you will be imbibing a lot of qualities from him or her. And when you start imbibing those qualities, definitely your life will be better. This is a very gross way. That's why people, especially in India, and of course now this Hinduism has gone in different way in different cultures, different religion also. That's why people try to visit. That's why, especially in Christianity, the saintlyhood is being conferred. Because that is the way how to sustain or maintain the organization. So once in a while, purposefully, they declare that saintlyhood. So that people do keep association with the organization and many other things. So the whole purpose is, please understand, keeping this attitude in the mind, nothing else. Whether it is right or wrong, that's none of our business to talk here. So satsangatve, how to know whether you are doing satsanga or dursanga? You understand? Kusanga, dursanga, the opposite of satsanga. Because in satsanga or because of satsanga, because of association or sparing some time with this sort of situation or with this sort of people, you will discover that you will have some strength to look at your attachment. If you are not able to see your attachment, in fact you are getting more and more drowned and you are running away. Like every time you go for confession. So sometimes you have to confess on confession. You understand? That's the sad part of it. I have seen one case. The fellow confessed on confession. I am sorry, I confessed wrongly. I confess that I confessed wrongly. You understand? So that is not satsanga. You cannot say that that is satsanga. So here, you should spare some time to get associated, especially when you cannot handle your situation. So that you will have some space to look at. What to look at? To look at your attachment. Not like, for example, when you are tired and exhausted, what do? Some people nowadays, this is a new generation, hot pranayama, you understand? Many people do hot pranayama regularly because so tired, smoke. And some people, you understand? They go for spirituality. This is called spiritual, okay? Taking spirit is called spiritual. They are perfect spirituals, okay? So, that means what? They get out from their way of thinking. Please understand, to handle way of thinking or just to escape. Now, this group, they run away, go to satsanga, or whether it is church or mass or temple, makes no difference, okay? All are one and same. Or a meditation group, because I don't belong to any religion. This is the another crazy people, okay? Neither I am a Christian, nor Islam, nor Hinduism, nor Buddhist, nothing. But I belong to, universal God. Mamma mia, okay? This much I can say, okay? God should help them, not anybody. So all these things, are you planning to escape or what is your purpose? Maybe you are tired and you want to escape. And you are not better than the one who go for smoking or drinking. Okay, definitely you are far better because at least that fellow is not harming, at least you are not harming yourself nor others. But that fellow harms one's own self and harms others by smoking or drinking. Definitely. In comparison to that, you are a better person. But if you look at mentally, you are not better than the other person either. That's why spare time to grow out of it. And then you will discover that you will not attach your brand, your presence, your impression anywhere and everywhere. That's the most important aspect in life. Remember one thing. By making your presence anywhere and everywhere is not going to solve your problem. In fact, it is going to strengthen your problem. It is going to deepen your problem. And moreover, when really you don't have moha, means when your presence, let us say very comfortably and carefully, that your subtle presence, because why you want to be present everywhere? In order to be accepted, in order to be respected. Please understand, for acceptance and respect, you do not need your presence. Sometimes your absence makes you more accepted and respected. Let me share one story. Long back, Mullah has not come. So let me bring Mullah today, okay? So one day, Mullah received a telephone call. And as usual, everybody is stunned. What is happening? So, hello, how are you, Mullah? Are you? How is life? And all these things. Mullah said, yes, I am perfectly okay. What is happening today? Each one of you are calling and asking me, how are you? And we love you, we care for you, we respect you. What is happening to you? Oh, no, just we wanted to find out how are you. No, there is something wrong. It's not one person, two person. So many people have called today. What is going on? Finally, one person said, really, Mullah, we got to know that you are no more. You are dead. So we wanted to check whether you are alive or not. But when we heard your voice from other end, what to do? We had to change ourselves and ask, how are you? We love you. We respect you. Blah, 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 blah. So sometimes, I am not telling you jokes, sometimes your absence demands or commands your respect. People really love you, people really respect you when they discover that you are not there. But what is the deep within, what is our illusion? Only when I am present, when I am there, or it belongs to me, then only people will respect me. Please understand, this is really a nuisance. In fact, you become a nuisance maker for others. People may not say, but deep within, people know who you are. Let us go to the next. Vayasi gate kah kam vikarah शुष्के नीरे कह कासारः क्षीणे वित्ते कह परिवारः ज्ञाते तत्त्वे कह संसारः भज गोविन्दं गोविन्दं भज मूढमते गोविन्दं भज मूढमते. Gives a beautiful example here. Suske nire kaha kasara. So when the nira means the water is dried, evaporated, then what is the use of a lake? There is no need of that lake, you understand? That lake becomes a very good playground, you understand? And sometimes in winter, same thing also, if the water is frozen completely, so that becomes a very good playground also. Such a nice, all sort of what do you call this, skating and whatnot. So that means as long as there is water in that particular water body called lake, that long that is useful. Once the water is evaporated or frozen, that lake has no usefulness with reference to water. Clear? So also he says, Vayasi gate kaha kama vikarah. So when you become old, this is the example gives. So when, means once vayasa is gone, your youthfulness is passed away, you become old, then where is kama vikarah? So where is the lost and its consequences, its action and results? Means once your age or once you start aging, definitely all your mischievous things, all your enthusiastic with reference to you want to do this, you want to do that, everything goes away. It's not only this kama with reference to sex and other things, with reference to many things. Because body does not cooperate. You will start thinking how, you understand? Those days I remember, nowadays things, okay, nowadays also it is available, this system also, but digitally. When this monogram, that record player will keep moving those days, what will happen is when the when the electricity becomes less, the voltage is not sufficient, then what happens? That fellow will start moving slowly because it has a proper speed. So once the speed goes down, what happens? You know better what happens. How funny it sounds. Nowadays we have also in YouTube and other things, you can speed up, you can slow down, lot of things you have. And tape recorder also they came up with that thing. So as it looks funny or sounds funny with reference to this, especially when voltage goes down, drops down, how it happens. Same thing also, once you start aging, please understand. The aging, it's not only bodily aging. Physical body aging is one thing. Mentally, people do age very fast. If you observe, the mental aging is more dangerous than this physical body. As we have discussed many times, I can openly say, especially this corona has helped or triggered many people to age very fast. Because now 6 to 8 months, nothing to do. You are not wanted, you are unwanted. You understand? I cannot say you are unwanted, you are not wanted. That's better word, okay? There is no usefulness, nothing is there. Suddenly many people have all over the world have aged very fast. Because there is nothing. So now tell me, is it real aging with reference to body or is it aging with reference to mind? It's a mental aging. And that gets reflected with the body. I observe people nowadays. Suddenly within 8 months they have become really old. Which is not right, which is not healthy. Please understand. If any one of you are going through, please take care of yourself. This is my strong suggestion, okay? Try to observe this point. Within 8 months, if you have become old, this is not healthy for you at all. Try to observe this point and take care of yourself. However, coming back here. So when the body starts aging, means really mind ages. The reason is why I am trying to say. We have seen, especially in Indian cases, because in India we have a lot of examples with reference to this. Other countries may not have, but we have. Because unfortunately yesterday one of our ex-president of India passed away. So that's why I can give you this example. There was a person who had already taken retirement from politics. Remember, no politician takes retirement in India because there is no age limit. Till they go to the cremation ground, still they are alive and active. That is how Indian politics. I do not know why, something is wrong somewhere. However, but there was a great person. Really, I respected him. And he had taken retirement because he was completely fed up and frustrated. He could not survive with this Gandhi family, so-called Gandhi family. So he resigned and he went away. Suddenly, when Rajiv Gandhi means the let us say son of Indira Gandhi, one of Gandhi family, okay, so-called Gandhi family. So he passed away. And the government, the India was in a very different situation altogether. They did not know, this party did not know whom to call because there was a lot of conflict. In fact, the one who passed away yesterday, he was supposed to be Prime Minister. Because a lot of informations I came to know with reference to another ex-president of India who told me in details about all these details. However, interestingly, this person, that's not our point, this person called P.V. Narasimha Rao, I can give you the name of the Prime Minister, he was called to become Prime Minister of India. You may believe it or not, the day the swearing ceremony was going on, everybody thought this fellow will fall down in 1 year. Because he was not able to walk properly, talk properly. And successfully, he completed 5 years, successfully. Not only completed, he became very strong. Towards the end, he became very strong. And he was one of the best Prime Minister of India. Please understand. And he had brought lot of reformation. In fact, in Congress regime, if I look at openly, I can say, in Congress party, he was the only one Prime Minister, top rated Prime Minister. Maybe second will be because Lal Bahadur Shastri will be number 1. However, coming back, just I am trying to share it. So now this is mental aging. This is not point what I told. Is it mental aging or physical aging? That's my point to communicate, nothing else. So that means when he felt that he is no more, he doesn't have any chance, he cannot get into politics anymore, so he retired. That's why he became unwanted. Then what happened? His body also did not cooperate with him. The moment he was called to become Prime Minister of India, now what happened? Now all his body started supporting him. All the cells of the body, not body, all the cells of the body started supporting him. And he became strongest person. So that's why, please take care of your mental aspect. Don't get tired mentally. This is my point to highlight. But the problem is if you are being beaten up. What is being beaten up? Means because of the previous verse. Everywhere you have moha. So everywhere you have put your, you understand, sticker, your presence. Now when that is challenged, literally you are being beaten up. So when you are being beaten up, then what happens? You are dejected. You are rejected. That rejection and dejection makes you to become or to appear as though old. But in reality, you are not old. It is exactly like a fruit. Not ripened, but has fallen down. And because it has fallen down, so it looks as though it is ripened, but in reality it is not ripened. That's why what you need to do here, you need to take care of this point, that don't allow your mind to be beaten up or exhausted. If it is, try to see why and how. Says beautifully, Bayasi gate kah kaam abhikar, suske nire kah kaasara, kshine vite kah parivar. Beautiful point. You call, or everybody call as you as the part of their family. Why? Because you have something to give to them. They have something to take from you. If you are a successful person, everybody loves to relate with you. You know, that person is my cousin's sister's brother's sister's friend. Means in my friend, you understand? Because what I said, I don't remember now, okay? I just gave you an example. That's how people talk. And of course, you know, with selfie, you understand? Somehow you have to manage selfie. If there is no selfie, you have to create a selfie. There are people also, do you know what they do? They take the Photoshop, get into Photoshop and create the photo in such a way, because nobody can verify. You know, this thing is that, you know, we are so close. And of course, with that photo, people really believe. Wow. So that is what he says. Everybody becomes part of your family. Or you can say everybody becomes, you know, you're part of your extended family as long as you have something to give them. Or as long as they can extract from you. That's the better word, okay? As long as they are capable of extracting something from you. Hey, how are you? What are you doing? I was thinking of you. I would like to bring some fruit for you, food for you. You understand? What is sweet words? You cannot think of, you cannot imagine. Please understand, I have gone through all these things in my life. That's why I am sharing openly, okay? I have gone through a lot. You cannot believe it. So that's why people, as long as are capable of extracting, or you are, I always say that, as long as you are a milking cow, that long people will feed you. Remember, the moment they discover there is no milk, they cannot milk anymore. Please understand, even if you die then and there, they will not bother. This is the truth, this is the reality. That's why don't get carried away. Somebody puts a butter on you. Wow, so nice, you are very kind, you are very good. I see, you are really kind. Say me that I am kind because I am giving you, or do you say that I am really kind as I am kind? That's why be very careful who are relating with you. And especially when people talk very soft words to you. Very sugar-coated words. Be careful. Not that everybody, maximum cases, please understand. And especially when a person does not point out your mistake. That's the most important point to note. If a person does not point out your mistake, just glosses over or does not want to say anything, even if you try to say, no, it happens, that means that person is only planning to loot something or other from you. Because the one who really cares for you definitely will point out when you go wrong and where you go wrong. In fact, you need people. They should be part of your family. Who has got guts, who has got strength to point out, to stop you doing when you do wrong thing, where you do wrong. But here what happens? We have all sort of people who will take care of my ego. That's why all these clubs, you understand? Whether it's a Rotary Club, Lions Club, this club, spiritual club, that club, you understand? There are thousands of clubs. What? To take care of, these are called extended family. To take care of my ego. So let me scratch my back, and in return, okay? So let me scratch your back, in return, you scratch my back. That's called family. But remember, that's not healthy. Kshine vite kah parivar. There is no parivar. So also, gyate tatve kah samsara. Once you know the truth, tell me, where is samsara? Where is the problem? Let the samsara continue as it is. And let me continue as I am. Makes no difference. Let me live my life. That should be my attitude. That should be my purpose of living. That's what I need to do. That's why I have to be very careful. How to be careful, we'll see in the next class. Please close your eyes. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamadachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.